yeah, so I basically I spent my whole day with my kids today. It was awesome. And around midday, my wife took my daughter to her uncle's house for a birthday party. So then I just spent like the rest of the afternoon with my son, and we had the best friggin' time. First of all, my daughter out of nowhere just started telling me that she wanted an apple pie, and I was like, "You want an apple pie?" And she's like, "Yes." Dad, do you know how to make an apple pie? I was like, I do. I do know how to make an apple pie. She goes, okay, can you make it tonight? Like, well, I don't think we have enough apples here. So I need, can you go to the store and, tell me all that stuff. So for some reason, she told me she wanted it for breakfast. So I was like, all right. So I said, okay. I can't remember if I already told you guys this story. So I say to my wife, like, all right, I got to go to the grocery store and get some apples and stuff. And she's just like, Bill, you can't keep doing this instant gratification. They're going to, you're going to spoil them and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, you're right, you're right, you're right. Overcompensating for the way I grew up. Can I have an apple pie? No. What is it, fucking Christmas? Oh, shut the fuck up. Right? That shit. So, yeah, so I try to fucking, overcompensate. I think I'm doing a good job because there's definitely a line. I have a line, but my line is, it's pretty far down the road. Like you have to do, like I can't think of anything that really upsets me that my kids do. Oh, they scream in my ear. That's what kills me. When they're play fighting, that screeching, and my ears already ring because I got the fucking tinnitus there. I'll be like, oh my God, just don't yell into my ear like that. So sometimes I literally wear like earplugs from Smart because they're going to be squealing or whatever. So anyway, yeah, so I'd made this apple pie and my son had it for the first time. It was just like, he had like took a bite and he started, had like, two chews of it. And he just looks up at us, big grin. Like, what is this? So when my wife left, she said, I was like, all right, what should I give him for lunch? She was like, oh, you get something, some fruit and a little bit of this and that. If you want, you can have dessert. You can have a little bit of apple pie. I'm like, okay, that's happening. So we hung out and did that. I was watching football with him. He has a little bit of a cold, this fucking lingering cold. Whatever the hell this thing is that's going around. So I took a steam with him, I took a steam with them the other day, too. Oh, I had one of the worst moments as a dad. Took a steam with him. He was kind of wriggling around and everything. I was like, I can't, because the steam's coming out, I only had him in I had it turned down low just to get this stuff because kids don't know how to blow their nose, right? So he got up. I ended up setting him down. I wasn't even thinking. I'm like, okay, the steam's off so he won't get burned or anything. And he fucking walked and he came. I know you guys know this. He was standing up and then he wasn't. I turned away for 2 seconds to set this thing. What was he doing? My wife had like some sort of spray bottle that he kept trying to get to, and he just fortunately landed mostly on his ass. But then he hit the back of his head just ever so, like, not bad. I know that sounds horrible. Oh, and he started crying. I felt fucking so bad. Still beating myself up for that. But it was like, it went from like the greatest moment, like taking a steam with your son and some, guy shit, right? Hanging out. And, he was enjoying it. He thought it was sort of fascinating. But, the crap was coming out of his nose. And then after a while, it was just kind of like, all right, this is too hot. And then that's when I went to take him out. But then we did it again the next day, and I made sure that he didn't fall down. But Jesus, is there anything fucking worse than when your kid gets hurt on your watch? Oh, my God. Ugh. My wife's cool. She goes, don't beat yourself up about it. It happens. Like, he's falling out of the bed. When I set him down, he rolled off out of the bed and blah, blah, they're resilient. They get back up and stuff. I was like, yeah, did you feel good after it happened? She's like, no. I go, like, all right, that's what I'm going through here. But anyway, we did that, and then I took him for a walk through the neighborhood, put him in the stroller and all that stuff, and just had an awesome time with him. He's a really, really good kid. likes throwing the ball. He's strong as hell, and I'm finding he's into music, which is really cool. Like he makes a beeline. Got this little toy piano thing, and he just makes a beeline for it, and he loves it. And if I start playing, I got a little acoustic guitar. If I play a little bit, just strum a few chords. He has a big grin, and he walks over, and he listens, and he reaches out, and he wants to try and play it. It's so fucking cool. So we'll see. We'll see. Worst case scenario, he's just a music lover. Best case scenario, we have a drum battle. You know, or maybe he fucking picks up the guitar or whatever. My daughter loves playing guitar. Who knows? Who knows? I could jam with my kids. Can you imagine that? One plays bass, one plays guitar. Am I turning into Joe Jackson here? But I'm not. I don't want to put them on the road. I just want to fucking jam with them. Teach them an AC/DC song. Highway to Hell. That's an easy one, right? Fun days ahead.